Hi, my name is Will. I'm from Cinemaholics, and thank you guys so much for making the time to talk today.
Of course.
Awesome. My first question is for you, Vanessa. I was curious. Only a couple years ago, you did Rent, and then now you're doing this. Like, was that just a real process going from like one John Larson project to the other? How'd that go?
I mean, it's all been written in the stars, I feel. I became such a big fan of Jonathan Larson when I was first introduced to his work by doing it at the Hollywood Bowl like 11 years ago. And ever since, I've just had such a deep admiration for him, his community, and for his body of work. So to be able to really pull back the curtain and allow the world to see the inner workings of a struggling artist, and the genius that wrote Rent, is so special to me.
Awesome. And then Joshua, I was curious, since you already have the working relationship with Lin-Manuel Miranda going into this project, when it comes time to casting, is he just like reach out to you and is just like, hey, I got this part, you're great for it, or you have to like convince him that you're good for it? How does it come about?
Thankfully, Will, this was one of those that I remember where I was in New York, and I just got a text from him saying, you want to come play with us? You want to, that's the vibe, right? I had done a workshop of this a couple years prior, but, thankfully I didn't have to audition for it. Lynn and I go way back, and I know that he really respects me as an artist and as a friend, and the feeling is mutual. So listen, when that's the case, there's no better working environment than when there's mutual respect. And, he loves to uplift his community, just like Jonathan did. And he likes to spotlight people who he feels like deserve shine. And to be on that short list, it's like, oh, that's an honor, and also he's a friend too. So it's like, thank you. It's so many layers to our working relationship, but I'm just happy to be here.
Awesome. And then Vanessa, I was curious, working with Lin-Manuel Miranda, when you get this opportunity, you're on set with him, what are some choices and decisions they make that kind of surprise you or excite you while you're on set together?
I mean, Lynn shows up to set every day with, it feels like a new set of batteries. He is just charged and excited and ready to go. He creates such a fun and light and uplifting work environment that you come in just excited to play. And in this movie, we get to do what we love, which is perform with Lynn leading the way, be with Jonathan Larson's words. It's just, it all felt so beautiful and powerful and important.
Awesome. And then Joshua, one thing I really did appreciate about the film was how I was able to incorporate the stage into such a cinematic fashion, especially for a lot of your scenes. I was curious, as an actor, does that make the process a little bit easier for you to get into character, especially with your stage background, or did that present an extra challenge working in this film?
Oh. Got you. I got you. That was the easy part, especially when we were filming right on stage there, because that's what we do. We like to take the stage and we like to just sing to the rafters. And I know Vanessa agrees. It was fun just backing up Andrew Garfield as he portrayed Jonathan so beautifully. And the camera was just there, Like it was around us, circling around and panning. And I'm like, cool. But we just get to do what we do and just shine our gifts. That's a really cool feeling.
Awesome. And then for my final question, I was just curious to hear from you, Vanessa. Coming at the beginning of your career, you have like this, film musical background. Then you do a lot of stuff with stage and TV. But now you're back on film, this like huge major musical. Does that make you more like excited or nervous? Like, what's the feelings like when you're coming into a project like this one?
I mean, I'm honestly so humbled and so grateful and honored. Musical theater is my heart. I'm the biggest musical theater nerd. We all are on this project, honestly. But this is what I love. This is what fills my soul to the brim. So to be able to do it and to share the story of someone that I have so much admiration and respect for, and really asks questions that the audience takes home with them, to share that, it feels magical and so special. And it's been such an honor all around.
Awesome. Well, thank you both so much for your time. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you so much. You too.